All right. What's going on? You know what it is? How y'all doing out there? I'm sitting here with a good brother, man, who we have been involved in a lot of activity that's going on in this community as well as various other communities. He has piloted many organizations through different various ways of maneuvering through different neighborhoods because he's a likable guy, man. It's my guy. He raised me. He's one of the ones that was intricate in making me who I am. You know what I mean? I got as much respect for him as I ever had for my father. You know what I mean? What I want to do is I want to introduce you to what I've been doing prior to hashtag talkheavy that actually birthed hashtag talkheavy, right? So this is my good brother Black. Black is, you know, introduce yourself, brother.
Peace and blessing. I cannot introduce myself without looking over there at that empty lot where I grew up at. 2556. It used to be a speakeasy back in the day. That's where I was raised at from 65 to 73, and I've been in this neighborhood all my life. And it's funny how I sit here and reminisce on my beginnings and to where God has placed me at now. And I'm thankful. It wasn't always a good road. It was a rough road some days, but through these journeys and obstacles that was put in my life and some of the obstacles that I put in my own life, I'm thankful to be where I'm at today. And the journey that I'm on now, man, I was listening to this guy talk about, he was a football player, and he said he quit football because he found out what his purpose in life was, you know, and I think I found out what my purpose in life was at 56 years old. My purpose in life is put in what was put into me when I lived over there, some love and some concern, and we want better for you than that was done to us, and a safe place to live. That was put into me.
We were involved in the activities of that day and time, which is that crack epidemic. That's something that I'm just trying to point out, that this ain't something that just flew off my head. This is something that is my reality. You know what I mean? It's my reality because I feel as though that 17 and a half years that I spent in the penitentiary, you know, was 17 and a half years that my kids needed me. That was 17 and a half years that my baby mothers needed me. It was 17 and a half years that my family needed me. You know what I mean? And the information that I could, you know, pass on to them and the help or the value that I could bring to them, it would have been priceless at that time. But they was devoid of that. See, we don't understand what they're going through because we don't understand what's in their heart. There's so much malice in their heart. How can you shoot a person as many times as they shoot people if you don't have malice in your heart, man? Like, I understand your pain. I don't know it because I haven't been through it. But I understand your pain, the emptiness that you feel. You know, I recognize that. That's why when I came home, I apologized to my kids. I apologized to them because I know that it was my decision that caused me to go upstate and to leave them for the many years that I left them. You know? So I had to recognize that fact that I was at fault. So I apologized to them. And I established meaningful dialogue so we can get to know one another.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because I want to know what it is that you was going through while I was away.
Yep.
And I want you to know what I went through when I was away. You know what I'm saying? The trials and tribulations, I want to know all that because I want to feel that. Because that's the only way that I can feel him. You understand what I'm saying? So we have to establish meaningful dialogue, and we got to really come to gaining their trust to establish meaningful